What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today I'm going to be doing a custom tactics video for you guys. Now, I did this a few months back, I think, but since then I have updated it, so I'm going to be doing that now for you guys. Now, there's good news and bad news for custom tactics. The bad news is you have to put them in every single time you enter Ultimate Team, which is really annoying. But the good news is you can set it in a way that you don't have to change it every single game. Instead, it's just every single time you enter Ultimate Team. So what you have to do to make it so it changes and you can actually have it so you don't have to change it for every single game is you have to go to single player, you have to go to Team of the Week, and this is like literally the only way that I know of, actually. So you have to go face Team of the Week. You don't actually play them, by the way, so you can put it on beginner. You can use any team you want. It doesn't really matter because, again, you're not really going to be playing them. So same kits, doesn't really matter. You go to team management and you do not play. Remember, you're not playing them. You go to team management, you go to tactics, and you go to custom tactics, and then you view it. See, before this, I already set it up. So I went back into it and it's set up now. So basically they actually tell you what each thing means, and it is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just telling you what I do. For build-up play, that's just for pretty much defensive third, middle third. That's because you're building up, you're not trying to score necessarily, you're just trying to, it's build-up play. That's exactly what it is. So it's just whether you are fast or slow, it doesn't really matter. And personally, I like going a little bit faster just because it's kind of like a quick counterattack. But instead of that, I can just go quickly and do kind of my quick passing type of thing. That's what I like doing. And because I like doing those short, fast, tiki-taka type of passes, that's why I have my passing on a little bit less than half. Usually it's on 50, but right now I have it on 40. So then that way it's a little bit shorter, but if someone is capable of making that long run and I can make that long pass, they will do that, and then I am able to do that. So I have fast build-up play and short passing. Well, it says mixed, but shorter than normal passing. And I'm also organized because if I have it on free form, that's not necessarily bad because then people would be able to move around to get the ball. But then if you get caught out, if you lose a ball, you could have a player or two out of position. So that's why I have it on organized. Next, for chance creation, this is just pretty much the final third, trying to score the goals, trying to get that pass so you can actually get a shot on goal. And for passing, I have it on risky, and that's because usually if you're able to make that risky pass, if you're actually able to get it through, you're going to have a fantastic shot on goal. And because it's in the final third, I honestly don't really see a lot of risk. I mean, yes, you could get caught on the counter, but I mean, it's a lot better to be to lose the ball in the final third than say the middle third or your defensive third. So I tend to play a little bit more risky, at least in the chance creation part in the final third. So then if I do actually am able to make that pass, it's going to be a great shot on goal and most likely a goal itself. There's also crossing and shooting and positioning as well. I don't cross the ball because it's the frequency of crosses into the box. I don't cross the ball. That's why I have crossing lower. If you guys cross the ball, you should have it higher so that more people are in the box. I don't cross the ball, that's why I don't have it like that. Next is shooting, and again, tendency and frequency of shots taken. I take a lot of shots. I probably take 10 to 15 a game if I really can. And it doesn't matter where, if I think it's a good shot, I will take it. Long shots, anywhere around the box, free kicks, I will take those shots. So that's why I have shooting all the way up, because then that also affects the positioning of players as well. So if you do shoot the ball, more people are going to be around that goalie or that 6 yards, 8 yards around from the goal, so they can pounce on it as well. And then for positioning, I have it on free form. And again, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same logic as my risky passing. I have it on free form because that way people can move around and just try to get open to get a goal or just try to get a shot on goal. And if I lose possession in the final third, so be it. It's not good because I could get caught on the counter. However, again, it's better than losing the ball in the middle third or the defensive third. So free form in the final third, that way people can actually just get open and just move to any position that player thinks is just best possible chance to actually get a shot on goal. Then lastly, for the custom tactics, it's defense, and I have my pressure and aggression up high. Now these two are different things. They actually explain it. Pressure is how high up the pitch your teams will start pressuring. and the aggression is how like aggressive they are trying to actually get the ball. So I'm fairly aggressive. I know when to hold myself back, but as much as I can, I try to go after the ball. Plus, I like holding a high line so that I can keep the ball in my opponent's half and my opponent's defensive thirds. And then I also have it on aggression because, as you guys know, the passing and the first touch is not very good this year. So then that way, if my guys are pretty aggressive and there is a poor first touch, which happens more often than not, my players are going to be there to intercept the ball or to at least put pressure on that guy. So for team width, it's pretty self-explanatory how wide or how narrow your team's going to play. And for defense, it's exactly what it thinks. I don't want my center backs to be super spread out. And I've noticed that if I don't really have my team width down to 40 or 35 or anything like that, then they tend to go out wider, and then there's going to be that incisive pass down the middle, which usually is a goal. So that's why I have it a little bit more narrow, so then that isn't really able to happen. And then lastly, it's for the defender line, it's either cover or offside trap. I'd rather have it on cover just because an offside trap, they tend to just kind of play a little bit higher, which I do like. However, if a ball is played over, they don't react to it as fast as I would have liked. So if a ball is played over, they kind of watch it because they think it's offsides, and then once they realize it's not, then they start running back. So for cover, they do play a little bit more back. However, I think that they react faster to the ball if it's played over the top. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I know it's a fairly short video, and I tried to go as much depth as I possibly could have, at least for what I do. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comments down below, and I will definitely try to help you guys out with that. But that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace. You're not doing anything. Born and Bloom, weak foot. That's just ridiculous. He can't